with the information that was in the Standard yesterday,
yes,
regarding strongholds,
yes,
of course, brings up another dimension to this whole story,
yes,
of strongholds and whose stuff belongs to who.
Whose stuff belongs to who,
and that's being referred to as Raila's stuff.
And like we've said, the political class is believing its own hype. The truth of the matter is, even if we were to be skeptical about Infotrack and their polls, the same political class did tell us, and they would know, that there is voter apathy. There is no registration exercise that has been mobilized the way the one that just ended has been mobilized. So when the political class says that there's a political apathy, they could be right, and we have other ways of collaborating that information. So when they have huge crowds like this and they think that they have made inroads into the turf, it's yet to be seen. I am a believer in the people. Let the people decide, and they will decide in August.
And what I've seen Jubilee do mostly in the coast, in many of these regions they have visited, is commissioning and launching development projects, something they always do. But then we've had the opposition cry foul, that because right now we've had them so far distribute about 400,000 title deeds to the coast region. But the opposition cries foul and says Jubilee is using state resources in campaigning. Where do you draw the line between use of state resources and just fulfilling their mandate?
I suspect that the reason why NASA is unhappy is because they don't have access to the same state resources. If they had access to the same state resources, and you saw them when they were in government, they didn't complain that anybody was using state resources. This is a question of the people who are outside and overshouting, and the people who are inside and they are overeating. If these people were concerned about state resources being used for campaigning, they would have raised that issue a long time ago. They were in government themselves. We have two sides of a political class that are equally dishonest. And therefore, when they make these kinds of statements, you know that it is not because they love you or because they love Kenyans. I mean, we've just been told that they want to create positions for themselves. Yes, and that tells you the tangent in which they are taking politics. It's about them. It's about